Welcome back to Busbound. It's out now on PC via Steam and Epic Game Store, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. A big thanks to Sabre Interactive for sponsoring today's video. So basically, corporate is wanting the public transport program to fail. We create custom lines, expand our network, and improve the city by upgrading our bus stops with likes, with the whole downtown area all the way out to quiet neighborhoods. Every area has its own kind of feel and vibe. So you can upgrade your stops, you can unlock new routes, and earn passive perks, and you'll actually see the districts change and evolve into something more vibrant and more pedestrian friendly. The buses in the game include the new Flyer Excelsior 40-foot CNG and the Bluebird Sigma, and a dozen other vehicles at launch. We can unlock the new buses, visual styles, and upgrades. You can tailor the HUD to what you want it to be. I like a more reduced version of the Green Arrow system. It has multiplayer and a whole lot more. And here we have the electric little bus that we're going to be checking out here in the Ash Tree area. Very cool looking bus. I do like this one a lot. A Latenda is what it's called. Let's pull in here. I haven't driven this bus yet, so excited to see how it performs. And we'll close those doors, disengage the parking brake, and get back on our way. Look at those indicators. Very nice. I'm going to go with a retarder of 3, I think. That way it'll help us not speed, because it's so easy to speed in this game, especially with a small electric bus like this one. Keep it under 10, buddy, for the speed bumps. There we go. Makes them happy. And that's all that matters, is making our passengers happy.
I love our mascot. So energizing.
I believe it. All right, y'all have a good day now. I do like the rainy atmosphere in the game. It is quite pleasant and relaxing. The sound of the wipers going, the sound of the engine humming. It's everything I like in a bus sim / busbound now game. The Phoenix High Riverbirds. Let's go, birds. And look at the back wheels. You can see those actually are articulated, and they move around in the back too. That's pretty neat.
Oh, wonderful. The Ice Cream Palace is back in business.
Yes, it is.
What a time to be alive.
I know. It wasn't working before, but now they got it up and running again. And it's really cool to hear them actually speak to you, because usually they're quiet. But we're stopping here today, right?
I used to go to the Ice Cream Palace all the time as a kid.
Cool.
So many great memories.
So many good memories. All right, we have to get through this area here. This is a little tough sometimes. On the bigger buses it is. I keep forgetting we're on this tiny bus. This helps out quite a bit. Celebration tour complete. Look at that. I do like the Latenda. That's a cool bus. The track's got an upgrade. We get to drive the electric 40-foot Horizon. All right, into the bus depot we go. Everybody's waiting for us. Oh yeah. Okay, this is a cool bus too. I like this one. All aboard. We're celebrating the tracks.
This new bus terminal looks fantastic. What a change.
I know, right? It looks so much better than it did before, but you could see it before. I do like the transforming map. That's pretty cool. Yeah, having the retarder on 3 is helping us out quite a bit with this big bus, because man, it can be a lot to manage sometimes on these hills. It might be a little overkill, to be honest with you. Let's close these doors and get on our way. And all the people with their little umbrellas. So let me know in the comments below, not only what you think of Busbound, but also the new bus sim that is going to be coming out. I'm very excited for that. So we can hear the people talk about ladybugs on their knees, and they saw a UFO, and they're going to the steel mill. Ah, yes. Those are the moments I enjoyed the most in the bus sim world. All right, we made it back, y'all. Did you enjoy your time today? Hopefully you did. I gotta say though, I do like the big hydrogen bus, the big cruise ship. That's my favorite one so far. Let us go to the office. We upgraded the tracks, now we have to upgrade Belvedere. Earning new buses by upgrading districts. Yes, wonderful. I want new buses, because that thing was awesome. More likes, the more buses you get. You can activate drive modifiers before starting a line to make a drive more challenging. In multiplayer sessions, all players will use the same drive modifiers. So that's where you can have cockpit cam only, no dashboard info on HUD. You can make it as realistic as you want. All right, looking in Belvedere, we have the Bohm Museum that needs to be added to a line. To Phoenix High, and we'll hit up the dorms. Why not? It's along the way. And then we can come down here. I'm going to put all the ones that are on orange on this run. So the Bone Museum will be next. Then we have the Auto Arena. And then we have Panda Streets, and then back there. That's what we're going to do for the Phoenix line. We're just changing it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and upgrade Belvedere, shall we? We're taking out the Hydrogen 40-footer. All right, y'all, we're headed to Phoenix High. We're going to have to be careful because, man, Phoenix High. It is foggy out here today. We have a retarder set at 2. I'm going to go on 3 for this big bus, so it'll help us slow down. I've done this line a few times. And I gotta say that whenever the weather changes, it all looks different. It really does. It's not raining, so we can open up our driver window and listen to these wonderful sounds as we try to navigate all the way over to this lane. And I'm noticing that with the fog out, there's not that many people out and about, which is really nice. We can make a right on red as we come to a complete stop, of course. And we're gonna get into the bus-only lane. Here, this red one, which is a 30 zone. Okay. I'm gonna shut up, let you listen to the sounds of Busbound. I do like the rumbles and the shakes, all the sounds you get like that. Come on, buddy. Let's go. I have to yield to these guys because we have a green light here, no arrow. We don't want to upset our passengers today. That would be very bad. I get in this lane. That'll work nicely for me. But yeah, once we got downtown, we're getting a lot more traffic. All right, little Porsche, I need to get over, please. Thank you so much. Got a lot of construction happening over here. Good maneuvering. Ooh, they like that. They were excited about us doing that for some reason. All right, I made it right on red, but I was watching for that guy there that was turning. Yeah, navigating this big bus downtown is a challenge. It's easy to hit these curbs with it. Oh, that van made us miss our light. Thanks a lot, dude. Oh, we almost got in an accident, too. I heard them slam the brakes. See, I want to go to that museum that has all the dinosaurs. Come on, man. Don't make us miss our light again. Thank you very much. Holy moly. I got to say, driving with a gamepad, it is really nice. Like, sometimes driving on a gamepad can be tough with bigger vehicles like this, but the fact that the actual wheel itself is like mushy and it's not super sensitive, that really helps with the feel. All right, coming to a stop here at the Bone Museum. Perfect positioning. All right, they're all going to go see the dinosaurs and we get to stay here, sadly. That's just the way it goes when you're the bus driver. And yeah, they're a little less chatty unless you're on one of those tours, which I guess some people are going to be happy about for sure. I love the intermittent chats that people would have. Just kind of kept the whole world together, you know? If you aren't losing your mind when you're out here all by yourself driving a bus. Let me tell you one thing. I am excited that I got to change up the Phoenix line because I've driven the Phoenix line quite a bit. So just adding these 2 new stops, this whole run feels totally different. All right, we made it to Panda Street. Look at that, a truck that's not sticking out. How nice is that? All right, everybody on board, take your seats. We're on our way. 49 seconds out from our stop to be on time, and we're in the green. We're looking good here. I'm gonna go ahead and get into our bus stop here. Yeah, not bad at all. I think the proof will be in the pudding today once we see our stats after this run. Our shift is complete, and let's see how we did. Look at that. We got a lot of likes on that. 166. Looking in our garage, before with the demo, we've seen these buses here. We have the Excelsior 40-footer. We got the Horizon Diesel 40-footer. Then we have the Bluebird Sigma, the Horizon Hydrogen 40-foot that we were just driving. And then we have this beauty, the Horizon Speed 40-footer. Right out of the movie Speed. Very cool. Now, I went with this paint scheme. It's the only one I could match up with the wheels. Then we have the Electrip, which is a really cool looking bus. We have the Horizon Electric 40-foot, Vicinity Lightning, the classic 35-foot CNG. Then we have the Sightseer. I want to drive this one. Then we have the articulated buses here. We have the Excelsior 60-foot Charge FC. Then there's the Charge NG, the 40-foot Charge FC, a 40-foot Charge NG. Then we have this Excelsior 40-foot CNG, a Horizon CNG with the little bike rack on the front, another articulated bus with the fuel cell 60-foot, an electric 60-foot. So I do like that we have CNGs, NGs, electric, and we have diesel. Definitely a bus there for everyone. All right, we could run the Phoenix line again, or we could do the Theodore Boulevard on line 103 for the downtown transfer. That's what I think we're gonna do. And we're gonna drive the Speed 40-foot. So we get a night drive, and we get this classic old bus. Look at this thing, man. This is such a cool addition. I do like that they gave us a retro bus. It was a welcome addition. Well, even the sounds and everything are totally different. Oh, that's awesome. There's your bus stop brake there, and then you have all these switches on the left, which is your main light, an engine, all doors, wipers, and you're pretty much stuck with all these lights on. All right, let's drive the old classic bus. Man, I will say the Speed has got some speed. This thing is quick, my God. I know it's a bus-only lane here turn, but that was a spicy turn for sure. Yeah, this thing gets up and it goes. Look at that straight acceleration. Oh, we're in a 20. Let's slow down here. We got people coming into our lane because this guy is blocking the road. Nothing new there. What are you doing, dude? He's not even delivering anything. You just got packages in the streets. Okay. Yeah, listen to that. It's kind of odd seeing a old bus like this with new vehicles around you, you know? That is a little weird. All right, you even get a little ding like that whenever they want to stop in the next place. That is pretty cool. Ooh, careful. Okay, right at 10 miles an hour. I think that's the threshold from what I have seen so far. All right. Get off my bus, y'all. And yeah, they say nothing to us. They don't thank us. You always thank the bus driver. Yeah, look at that interior. That is so cool. And the lights on the side, man. The big bubble lights. Oh. Okay. We did 12 and they were happy with it. This intersection's a little dangerous. Sometimes they just come out of nowhere, as you can see there, from the left and right. All right, we're crossing, we're crossing. Oh, God. Yeah, that's my least favorite intersection. Now, they are pretty lenient with speed. If you're speeding for a while, they're gonna ding you and they're gonna yell at you. But if you're just over the limit by a little bit, they don't mind it, which I like that leniency. And if you're wondering if this bus has a retarder, no, it does not. For obvious reasons. Oh yeah, this one's just as bad as the last one because it's kind of a blind corner, you know? Really can't see from the inside. Now, you can cheat with the outside view. You can easily see. What are you doing, lady? Oh, trying to use the crosswalk. They're like, I'm walking over. All right, we're clear on that side, and we're good on that side. What are you making all that racket for? The beeps. The beeps and the boops. I prefer to drive from the first person view, but third person is there for those of you that like it. All right, our brakes here. It's got good brakes. This thing does have good brakes, I will say that. Let's open up our driver window here. Okay, make a right on red. Okay, I don't know what that was about, but they have a green light. Let me go after this red truck. All right, we should be all right here. Try not to hit a curb or any parked vehicles on the side. Slow down here. Yeah, this bus will get away from you very easily. I do like the night lighting. It looks very polished. It's not super dark or anything like that, but it does have strong shadows. Yourself. I'm going. I was admiring the graphics. Excuse me. See, we're gonna be late on this next one, but there's nothing I can really do. It's just traffic holding us up. We're trying though. We're about 15 seconds late here. Hurry up and get off the bus. If you want to see non-commentary, just the sights and sounds of the game, stick around towards the end of the video where I will do a full run and I will not say a word. For those of you that just want to see what the game's all about, without me distracting you with edits and things like that. What are you doing, dude? Running those lights there, aren't we? We sure are. Trying to keep the best speed to the next stop. Trying to get back on time here without scaring the passengers. I see you, lady. My God, coming through. We're at the depot. We made it to the depot. All right, come to a stop here. How are we looking? We're on time. We're on time now. Bye. Thank you for checking out our retro bus line today. I did my best to not get any dings, so we should get quite a few likes on this one. And hey, they were on a retro bus too, you know? That's cool in itself. If you ask me, I would be excited to be on a bus like this. We got 126 likes on 26 passengers there. That was better than our last run with the little less passenger load. So under stats, you can see your perks that help increase your likes. And then looking at our districts, you can see right here how to get new buses. So you get new buses by upgrading the districts, and this kind of shows you how far along you are on those districts. You do have a full driver's guide that'll help you if you have any questions about the line editor especially. I know it could be a little confusing for some people, but now we unlocked Homeboy and we unlocked the Riverbirds, which is pretty cool. That's the one we saw with that smaller guy. So I'm going to go into navigation mode and I'm going to put it on reduced. Now this will make that navigation line only show up at intersections where you need to turn, which helps you with immersion. I love streamer settings. Always love to see that. And yes, you can change the FOV if you would like. There's a lot of options here. All right, we upgraded Belvedere. It got its upgrade, so let's do its celebration tour. Why not? So we can see that T-Rex. And we have an articulated bus. How cool is that? Oh, I love it. So cool, man. So cool. All right, we're turning up here. Yeah, we are. Let's do it. We get a lot closer than the other bus with this one. Front alignment, perfect. Okay. You getting on board, bud? Yeah, you are. We're not messing around. I want to stay on time today. Let's open up our little driver window here. It's a beautiful day after all the rain and crap we've been dealing with. And here we are in an articulated bus finally.
Very smooth driving.
Very smooth driving. Master of the speed bump. You better believe it. It's a glorious day to be driving a bus, I must say. So again, I do invite you to let me know what you think of Busbound in the comments below. Like, after some hours with the game since the demo, I can say that I'm pretty stoked for it. Like, it's got It's got that thing that scratches the itch. Like, is it a full-on sim? No. But that's okay. It's its own thing. It is its own thing. I like the reduced lines for the HUD. That's more my style. So I do like that at least. That looks awesome, man. An articulated bus is so cool.
Lady Florence, what a woman she was. Well deserving of a statue.
Lady Florence. What a woman she was. I have to agree. All right, we're good. Nope, we have a Porsche coming out of here and a truck. And we're in a big, long, articulated bus, so it's gonna take a little bit to get across. After this green van, I should be good. Nope, there's a red one coming now, and now a black one. Man, crossing. Okay, he's giving us room. Thank you. Appreciate you, bud. Watching over there. Yep, we're good. It's good to see that they'll be nice to you and let you in sometimes.
Dinosaur.
Oh, I know. I want to see it. I gotta drive, though, without hitting a curb. There we go. Look at the T-Rex. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that beautiful T-Rex, man. How cool is that? Oh, love it. Celebration tour complete.
Excuse me, can we hurry up?